All right. So you have, let's say this is the spiritual plane, right? We'll call that the spiritual plane. On this spiritual plane, you have Satanists, the devil, and his followers, the ones that know he is a real being and really there. Then you have Christians, followers of Christ, who know God is real and he's really there. And so they're each on their side, right? Then the rest of the people and all the other religions and New Ageism and, you know, we can manifest our realities and the universe just is and does and has power. All those people are in here, okay? But remember, this is one plane. This is where we all are in existence. And these people, in between the devil and God, think that just because they're not choosing or believe they're on either side, it doesn't exist to them. Since they don't believe in it, it doesn't exist. And I think that our world in society has done a great job at turning it into that. Like, you know what? Well, that's just not my belief. It doesn't apply to me because it's not my belief. But they have no idea that the devil sends demons all up in there, and God and his people, like, they still go into this area. And the people that are in here think that these things don't apply to them, but they're caught in it too. You're either willingly in the war or you are an unwilling participant in the war and just don't know you're in the war. And let me tell you, you will not lose a battle faster than the one that you don't even know you're in. I promise you that. If you don't choose God and his word and accept Jesus, you are automatically over here. So really, this right here is just an illusion. That's all that is. You got New Age, Jehovah's Witnesses, atheists, Muslims, Christ, the Christ consciousness, spirituality, all that New Age, weird stuff is irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. Does not matter. It's an illusion. It doesn't exist. And the thing with Satan and his demons over here is they are beings that live outside of time. They just know truth and untruth. They were created in heaven. They just know the truth and they know what's not true. They just know knowledge. Even they know he is real. They believe in him. They rebel against him though. They don't choose him, but they know he is there. And they know this is a whole bunch of blah, blah, blah that doesn't matter. And they use that to their advantage by manipulating this, because as long as they can keep these people believing in this, it'll keep them away from that. The whole goal of them is to make sure they don't go to that. And even to try and get them to come into here or possibly over there. They know. But these people here think that they're just like, you know what? Not my thing. I'm not a part of it. And just by doing that, they're over here. They know. And you gotta understand, demons, fallen angels, those creatures are much more intelligent than us. They have been around for thousands of years. They are very patient, very observant, very smart. They are just knowledgeable of everything. And these people, they'll be like, oh, like we casted out a demon with some sage and, we used a Ouija board and a seance and it worked. The demon didn't come back. That demon left because it was like, hey, If we leave and believe and let them believe that that worked on us, great, because then they won't go to him. All that nonsense didn't work. I didn't cast the demon out. The demon willingly said, all right, I'll let you believe it. They're cunning. They are smart. They are patient. They're not scared of you. That's why I always laugh at paranormal shows, like ghost hunters and stuff, because they'll be like communicating with the dead and doing all these things in the Bible that God clearly says, don't do that. They'll like pray to Jesus and use like the Lord's Prayer and bring holy water and then also mix it in with some like New Ageism. Be like, cover us, light, we're all a part of Christ consciousness. That has no power over them. They will manipulate a whole situation to make you believe that you don't need that. Don't underestimate your enemy. That's why you need Jesus to beat him. Because we, in humanity, cannot beat him without him. We have fallen. We from birth, we choose him by our sinful nature. We choose him, the father of lies, the sin. We are sinful creatures by nature. We have to give ourselves up and go to him. We have to put ourselves up on the cross and die like he died, spiritually. That's why he says, pick up your cross and follow me. But these people, these are the ones that we have to try to save, man. These are the ones that if you're over here, you need to be preaching to them. You need to be loving them. You need to be praying for them. You do not need to be judging them. Jesus is the judge. It's your job to love them and show them the love of Jesus. Or else they're going to end up over here. Because technically, what this is this. That's what that is. That's what that is. The whole world over here, then very few that go to Jesus. And the sad part is because they are misled. They have no idea that not choosing him, they're being like, I'm not religious, I'll just stay out of it. You're over there. Satan don't care about you, bro. Satan's not going to come for you. He's going to make you think that your life is all peaches and cream and you're totally fine. You don't need any of this. Religion smidgen. That's what he's going to make you think. Yeah, it's not really my thing. You guys going to have your little religion. I'm just over here like, I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual. I'll ask the universe for my things. Doesn't work like that, bro. People do not understand that Satan and his followers are deities that are much smarter than us. People need to realize that. Knowledge and truth. That's all they know. Knowledge, truth, and what isn't true. We don't have knowledge of things beyond us, of what can happen in the future, what won't. We don't have that knowledge. That's why we can be forgiven by him. We are babies that don't know any better. But they can't be forgiven because they were created with all knowledge and truth and still rebelled against God. It gets deep, man. It gets deep, I'm telling you. I'll make more videos on this. It gets super deep. So, yeah, give me a follow. I mainly go over a whole bunch of new stuff over here, but I am Christian, so I also want to incorporate that as well.